Hello, everybody. We are back. The culture, the game. Our text beyond the tape. This is Parker, Joseph Parker, and my man Brandon Jackson. B Jax.
Brandon Jackson in the house. Parker, good to see you, man.
Hey,
You have a good
man.
week?
Yeah, man. What about you, brother?
We had a great week. Yeah, I had a good week, man. The weather's been crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
About 50
For sure.
something degrees yesterday, but we in the 70s today. Beautiful sunny day. So yeah, it's all good.
And it's gonna be warm. I think this weekend and maybe some more rain. It's been. I just thought
Yep.
we might have build a boat or an ark before tonight, man. But hey,
Look, April
we're
May
here.
showers. That's what they say, right?
That's
So
what they say, man. But it's
yeah,
May. This is, I guess, May showers now.
yeah,
It's not
May
supposed to be
showers.
April showers. It's supposed to be,
That's
I
right.
don't know.
Yeah, May flowers. You're right.
Yeah, man. But I
Hmm.
don't know what's going on. But hell, hello to everybody. Listen, if you're on right now, we're asking for you to share, like us, and subscribe. Hit the bell button so you can get notified when we're live, like we are now. And
Yep.
we're asking for you to also subscribe to the Culture of the Game. We are on IG. We're also again subscribe to the channel, and coming up soon, we're going to be on TikTok as well. So, trying to
Yeah.
help to spread the news about the Culture of the Game. My takes beyond the tape. Brandon, what's been
Right.
going on with your life, man? Everything all right?
Man, can't complain, man. Working hard every day,
Yeah,
checking out these games. It's been fun.
yeah,
Seeing these playoffs, different types of sports picking up, man. Family's
yeah,
good, so
yeah.
that's my main thing, man. What about you?
Same man, same man. Shout out to my baby girl, Christina Johanna
JoJo,
Parker,
yeah,
JoJo. Yeah,
man,
she got the victory there, the Mid South Conference NAIA.
yeah.
She's the conference champion in the heptathlon, man. So
Conference
excited
champ,
about that. Conference
man.
champ, champ,
Let
champ.
them know she got
And man,
all her athleticism from her mother. So
ooh,
congratulations.
ooh, ooh, that was low.
Oh,
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 that hurt.
you might have done a little something. I don't know.
Hey man, but we got some other young
Mhm.
ladies that we're gonna hopefully be able to talk about in a couple weekends. We have a
That's right.
couple young ladies from my church, man, that run, man, or athletes. I don't want to spoil it yet, but hey man,
Okay.
we got some special athletes on the way, man.
Looking
So we're
forward to it.
excited, man.
Yeah.
Excited, man.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
NBA playoffs. Who's
Uh,
real, Brandon? Who's real? Who's real?
look, let me start off this, bro. So I'm gonna eat some crow. I am. I'm gonna start it off. You don't have to do it. I'm gonna
Huh?
do it. I'm
What are
gonna
you
eat some
talking
crow.
about?
I like my wings fried crispy, brother. And so
What?
give me some
What?
crow with some honey hot, on it. Some lemon
Brandon?
pepper.
What
I
is
said the
what's
Minnesota Timberwolves are gonna be out of here,
Yeah, you said this
and
time next week, which
they
is
were gonna be
now.
gone. I
Yeah,
wasn't even worried about Anthony Edwards because they were gonna be gone. And
yeah.
look, I give them boys a lot of credit, especially Jaden McDaniels. Like,
Mm,
I love guys when they talk the
mm,
talk, but then they walk the walk afterwards. And that
mm,
Joker, from his defense to what he scored 32
mm,
game in the clinching game,
mm,
Terrence Shannon Jr. I
mm,
mean, my man hardly played this year and just was getting buckets and just
mm, mm,
driving to the paint, dunking on them. I mean,
mm.
credit to the Timberwolves, Julius
Credit,
Randle, Mike Conley.
credit, credit.
And
Oh yeah, you're
and
right.
I,
You're right.
but I can't. I also got to say this: what's up with the Denver Nuggets? Like, I have been a Nikola Jokic fan for quite a while, even
Right.
before it got popular. And
You
to
were.
go out like this,
You were. Yeah.
you gotta drop him down below the premium centers of the era with the Hakeems and the Moses Malones. I'm
I
sorry,
agree.
man. Like, you
Yeah,
can't go out like this first round
I agree.
to a
Yeah,
depleted team like the
yeah.
Timberwolves. So shout out to the
Whoa, whoa,
Timberwolves.
whoa,
Yeah,
whoa. Wait,
depleted.
uh,
You didn't like
wait,
the
wait,
depleted?
wait. I'm not gonna let you get away with that.
No, no, no. We can move on to the next segment.
No, no,
So the let
we're not moving on.
well,
We're not moving on, B-Jacks.
what you got to say?
Ladies and gentlemen, the regular
Yeah.
season, let me first of all say the
Hmm.
regular season builds narratives, all right? It builds
Hmm.
narratives, right?
Right.
But the playoffs expose truth. The
Yep.
playoffs expose who teams and playoff and players really are. Would you agree, Brandon?
It sure did. This first round.
Wait. Last week,
Yeah.
Brandon and I, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen,
Hmm.
may not have joined us, but I'm sure you saw our reel or our short on YouTube. Check it out. Go back and check it out after this. But we debated on who's the face of the league right now.
Yep.
He said Wemby.
That's
I
right.
said Ant or Shea. Well, basketball,
Yeah.
thank you, basketball. Because
Mm.
basketball has given us a real-time debate.
Yep.
Minnesota stole game 1.
Stole it. Yep.
But somebody named Anthony Edwards, better known as Ant, returned from injury. The heart of a champion. Helped close late. And look, he had 18 points. He had 18 points, but he had 11 wins.
Yeah.
In the fourth quarter.
Well,
wait. He brought energy and confidence.
Okay.
But I'm gonna give you your confidence. I'm gonna give you a props, BJ Brandon.
Please.
Wemby had historic defensive numbers.
Face of the league had the face of the league had historic.
No,
numbers.
he had historic defensive numbers. He stuffed the stat sheet, but San Antonio still lost.
True.
Wemby had the stats, but Ant had the moment. Yep. See, the face of the league isn't just about numbers; it's about presence.
Yeah.
So San Antonio, but San Antonio responded by destroying Minnesota in game 2. They lost by 30, 40 points.
Yeah.
And so what I will give Wemby his credit for is, Brandon, great players respond after bad nights. And Wemby responded.
Well, I want to say this about Ant because I think the face of the league also needs to have heart. And clearly he has heart. And I give him a lot of credit for playing, obviously through some pain. Anthony Edwards, look.
Oh, okay.
Let's give Ant-Man credit. I am not a hater on Ant-Man.
Let's go, Ant.
Shea Gilgeous, whatever. But Ant, I do like and appreciate. I think the fact, look, first of all, he's a young dude, fast healer, but still you got to put yourself on the line. He did that, and his presence just helped us galvanize that team. And winning that first game is amazing.
So we got wait a minute. They have home court advantage now, right? Because they stole game 1.
They do. They have home court advantage, but
here we go.
The face of the league.
Here we go.
He's a little bit like AI, and I'm not talking Allen Iverson or Andre Iguodala. I'm talking about a computer because after the first game, what did he say? Right? He got a triple-double, but clearly not good enough to win. He was really terrible.
We messed around and got a triple-double. I'm sorry.
Messed around. And he had 12 blocks, which I believe is a record in the playoffs. But
oh my God, here we go.
I'm really not giving him credit for that because even he said he used too much energy on that side of the ball to the point where he could not be effective offensively. What I like about that is he recognized it, admitted it, and then he came back game 2, played way better. And here's the thing about great defensive players, man. We've learned enough in the NBA to know it's not just block shots. It's actually rim protection, like to the point where I'm not even going to come in there and let you block my shot. And I think he did a better job of managing the paint. His offensive game was much, much better. And the other guy who also didn't show up game 1 was Fox. Terrible game, right? He played a lot better. I think when you beat a team that badly, of course, Minnesota has home court advantage. They're going to play better. But I think Ant is going to have to get healed quickly and be close to 100% as possible for them to have a chance to win this series because otherwise they just don't have the guard play. Like if DeSumo is not healthy, I love Mike Conley, but Mike Conley is dang near 40 years old. We know his best days are behind him. When you got a big old dude like that controlling the paint, you need guys who can find a way to make plays because the other thing the Spurs have is those dogs out there with Vassell and Castle and Johnson and Harper Jr. Dylan Harper. They got a lot of 6'5", guys, aggressive defenders. So
Brandon.
I think this could be a good series.
I got a question for you.
I do. Yeah.
What matters more right now, dominance or moments?
Well, I think dominance because dominance can last longer than a moment.
Great
And
answer.
had a moment in game one, but the dominance has displayed itself over a couple games. And those 12 blocks, even though they didn't result in a win, that's going to be in the head of the Minnesota players. The coach already complaining.
I got two more questions. I got two more questions.
He goaltended a whole bunch of times. It wasn't just block. He goaltended. So
Brandon.
yeah. But what are your other questions?
Who do you trust more late in games?
I trust Minnesota a little bit more.
Ant or Wemby?
Oh, between those two, I got a little more Ant. But don't forget who the closer is for the Spurs. It's not Wemby, it's Fox.
Who feels like the face after those first two games, brother?
Monsieur
Wemby may be the future best player. French to you. He may be the future best player, but Ant feels like the present face right now. Did you see what he did? That was Hart coming back in game one. Hart, he had a hyperextended knee.
He might need a present knee.
Oh, my goodness.
He could be the face all day. He might need to get that knee right before he can become the face.
The best player and the face of the league are not always the same. In my man, Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
It's the face right now. But you know, Brandon, I'll see you next week. Because I'm telling you, by that time, we're going to know. We're going to know. And your guy may be back over there saying, wee, and all of this. and my guy might be preparing for the next round. Because he stole home court advantage in game one.
You know what? He's going to be preparing for the next round of drinks in Cancun because he's going to be on vacation. That's all I can tell you.
Okay. So
yeah,
let's look. So East, the Knicks versus the Celtics.
To the East, my brothers to the East.
Knicks came back from a huge deficit multiple times, and
they destroyed the Hawks.
and then they destroyed them. So Jalen Brunson, he's calm, composed, and clutch. Let me ask you about the Celtics, man. What's the deal with Jaylen Brown? What's your thought about that, man? He's talking a whole lot.
I haven't liked anything he's done after this series. First of all, the whole Twitch thing. Look, I have no problem with players having platforms and expressing themselves that way, right? But to be like, well, this is the most fun season I've ever had. It's like, man, you won a championship. You were the Finals MVP, but this is the most fun. You're out in the first round, so that would concern me. I think. Secondly, the stuff about Joel Embiid and flopping, I'm like, and I hate flopping, but man, have a little sportsmanship, man. You lost, you got beat on your home court for the third time in one series. You lost at home 3 times in the famous Boston Garden. So you can kind of save all that. Nobody wants to hear that. And you wanted to be the best guy. Well, your boy was hurt, Tatum. You had the chance to be the leader and to lead your team to victory. You couldn't do it. Your coach, all of a sudden, the guy played majority of the season without Jason Tatum. Then comes into game 7 and got all kind of guys. He got you starting, he got me starting. Like, what kind of lineup was that? I just think the Celtics are in a bit of a quandary. Brad Stevens, Joe Mazzulla, they got to figure out, is Jaylen Brown on board with this? They got to get Jason Tatum completely healthy.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite team?
Grizzlies, you know this. Memphis Grizzlies, folks.
Their best player in the last 5 years has been who?
Ja Morant.
Do you think he's going to be here next year?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just went on this great soliloquy.
It was great.
About Mr. Brown to you, sir.
Jay Brown, yeah. Okay.
Follow me now. Follow me, class.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
I'm going to say this to you, Brandon.
Yeah.
I wouldn't talk so fast. If I were you, I would be hounding your owner. Get Celtics on the phone and trade everybody, including the Memphis, Arkansas bridge. Mississippi, whatever it is, give them some donuts. Give them a barbecue. Give them the whole
Some
barbecue,
ribs.
the barbecue contest. They can have it.
Some Gus's fried chicken.
And include in that package everything you can for Jaylen Brown. What do you think about that? You wouldn't want him here? You just went on
as a fan.
Went on this,
as a fan, I would love to. I'd love to have Jaylen Brown. I truly would.
What do you think about that package?
I don't think we have what the Celtics want. Unless, and the only reason I say that is because I don't think the Celtics are in rebuilding mode. Nor I think they should be.
You got Tatum.
Because they're
you got Tatum.
Okay, but he can't do it by himself. So is Ja the answer? You think Ja?
No, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this though. Jaylen Brown could have done it by himself, but he didn't pull it off.
He
could have. And Tatum, if you put the right people around him, Tatum, man, that's a bad man.
Tatum pre-injury.
Oh,
this Achilles.
Here you go.
Well, hold on, Parker. So, do you think post Achilles that he's the same guy? That he will be the same guy?
I won't say he won't be.
Because Kevin Durant, we know the stats look the same.
Yeah.
But he hadn't done anything else to say that's the same.
We're gonna have a segment on him soon. Let's write this.
We need to.
Let's write that.
Because it's gotten to a crisis point with my boy KD, and we have a mutual admiration for KD. Like he is one of my favorite players. I obviously think LeBron is the better player, but for my money, the guy who I'd rather pay a little money to watch,
that's right,
Kevin Durant. But let's focus on Tatum. This injury, I think you got to also just look at the fact that in the East, I think a lot of teams should be excited because right now, one of Detroit or Cleveland is going to be in the dadgum conference finals. That's insane. Because those teams are not conference final level teams in my book. And no disrespect, they just aren't. Because I watched the West for over 20 years, and my gosh, to try to get out the West is impossible.
My question to you is,
so yeah,
don't you want your owner on the phone? Because Brown is not. I'm telling you, he wants to be a Celtic, but I'm telling you, the way Brad Stevens operate, man, he might as well be packing his bags, bro.
Does he want to be a Celtic? I'm not sure.
I mean,
he's not talking like he's talking like a guy who had his most fun season ever without Jason Tatum playing.
I agree with that.
It's telling me we always know Brown has had this thing where it's like I could do this too, right? He's always been guy in the background. I could do that too.
He's probably one of the smartest players to ever play in the NBA. The guy was going to be like a crazy scientist or something, right?
Not everybody gets the cow.
Absolutely,
sure.
right. He's very smart.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be great for the community.
Yep.
He'd be a great role model for the city, right? He's the exact, but he's exact opposite of John Morant. As far as personality, right? But can ball. Why not? Don't you want your boy on the phone?
Listen. Like I said, I will do that trade in a heartbeat before the Celtics know what they're doing.
They should at least try.
And I will say this about that, right? The Grizzlies, I think the smart thing to do is to really think about in the next either this year or next year making a big move, big swing for a player.
They could do that with that right there.
Because the lottery's changing. Yeah. We'll talk about that later. And I'm like, this is the time to stop waiting on draft picks and start focusing on making a move because what got the grit and grind era started? Traded for Zach Randolph.
The guy less than 24 hours was on live talking crazy. Then did you see today? He doubled down. What he believed. Are you kidding me? Oh, yesterday he doubled down saying it was his best season. Man, you won a championship, like you said, with the guy who's injured. He's coming back. I'm gonna say a shell of the guy that's coming back from injured is still better than 50-60% of the players, right?
No. Jason Tatum is he could be a top 20 player, right? But I will say also what we talked about is if you're going to play him 40 minutes,
that's crazy,
run him in the ground, the guy's going to be done by his early 30s. So the Celtics, I think, got to look in the mirror. And also, let's talk about Joe Mazzulla a little bit.
Let's go.
You won a chip. That's amazing. Yeah. You've been out of the first round this year. Last year, how many leads did they blow to the Knicks?
I feel like he won on the heels of the guy that's in Houston. Let's be real.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
He made some tweaks, but in general, I totally agree with that.
Man, absolutely.
Yeah,
man,
I agree with that.
The guy went out and killed the chicken. He plucked the chicken. He did everything, cooked it, and then he put it in the oven. He just said, "Turn the oven on." Basically, is what he told him, right?
Yeah.
So
and then he got kicked out.
Exactly right, because of his own indiscretions, right?
Unfortunately, he's not covered himself in glory.
Right. However, the guy that's there now, he hasn't done. I'm just saying, man. So my thing is, I'm going back to that. Yeah. I think the Grizzlies should be on the phone right now. Hey, you want to come? What you thinking about? Would you consider it?
No, look. At this point, don't ask them if they want to. Just get them.
Yeah.
Because right now, we know what the PR machine is on Memphis.
Hey, would you give up?
I went to River Beat, man. Thank God for Ice Cube. Ice Cube stood up for Memphis more than most.
I got you. Did you enjoy it?
But in general, the PR machine ain't exactly in no form or fashion going well for the city. So I'm not sure if you even want to ask me. Just get them. The players who have played in this city love playing for the Grizzlies. They all have. And for the exception of, a guy that nobody cares about, Chandler Parsons. So I think,
fired.
The Grizzlies. Yeah, Mr. Knee himself. Speaking of knees, so I think.
So if you were GM,
I like where you're going. I like where you're going with the GM move.
I'm trying to help you out. You've been low so long. Ja has been out. He's been out of it.
It ain't been that long.
It has been that long.
3 years. I mean, 3 years is not that. In the NBA cycle, is not that.
When was the last time the Grizzlies was in the Western Conference Championship?
They've only first of all, they've only done that one time. Yes, that was a long time ago.
Thank you, Mr. Historian. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Grizzlies. So you just proved to me that you've been relevant 1 year.
Listen. Hold on now. Wait a minute. I'm not going to let you do that.
Now we're giving awards for second place.
Relevance is not about Western Conference Finals. We have been a relevant team. No. Yeah. Not participation trophy. Okay. Relevance.
Now we're giving participation.
G&G, Grizz New Generation. Amazing team.
Now we're giving participation trophies.
The Grizzlies have been a model franchise for many years. Now lately, model, sir. For a small market team, model. We have been surpassed by the Thunder. I would be the first to say it.
What kind of edition is this? It ain't a swimsuit edition model. It can't be. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? This is not a Paris runway. This ain't New York.
Model
what are we
franchise,
talking about?
Sir. Model franchise.
Model franchise.
Excellent draft picks, competitive teams. Look, we've had a little bit of issue with our best guy. Okay?
A little bit of issue.
Time heals wounds. We just need to part
How
ways.
Many years have you made it to the Western Conference Finals?
So, Parker, remind me again your team. I'm trying to.
This ain't about me.
I'm just reminding me.
Right now.
Before I answer your question, I have a question for you, sir. Remind me of your squad. Because I know what you're about to say, and it starts with an L.
Who?
Which is frankly embarrassing at this point. So I'm just curious.
Who? What are you gonna say?
Does it start with an L and end with an Acres?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I think so.
Oh my goodness, brother! Oh, you know what? What am I gonna do?
Talk about cherry picking a franchise.
We're not gonna do that.
Cherry picking.
Oh my goodness!
A franchise.
No, we're not gonna do that.
You're the guy pick up basketball who never plays defense. I'm just gonna stay down here and say, throw me the ball. I'm open. I'm not gonna help you on defense, but throw me the ball so I can get a layup. Picking the Lakers is cherry picking, but it's okay. I fight the hard fight.
So, Mr. Grizzlies, I got a question again. You still didn't answer my question. How many times have the Grizzlies made to the second round
Sir,
in NBA playoffs in the
I
last 10
told
in the
you.
last 10
I
years?
told you this.
Second round.
In 10 years.
3 times.
10 years.
I got the answer for you. I got the answer for you. 3 times. You call that a model? That's not a model. Man, that's not even a Lego model. A joke. They've had flashes. They've had flashes.
Of course, moments. You just said earlier it's been moments.
You don't want to take it.
And we've been dominant.
Listen,
we've not been dominant.
You don't want to call Jaylen Brown. They need to call Jaylen Brown, James Brown. Listen, they need to call every Brown. Jaylen Brown, James Brown.
If James Brown shows up at FedEx Forum, I'm out of there. I'm out of there.
I'll even call Crayola Brown. It doesn't matter. They need to call every Brown they can. Look, I'm talking because if I were you, I would be on the phone right now. Can you please come save my 14? We've been off for the last 10 years.
Do I have to sound like that? What I'm calling? Can I have a little dignity and say, "Sir, can you help us?" Jaylen Brown, can you help us? Because I prefer that.
Oh my God! This man said a model franchise. A model franchise.
That's right.
And you have been horrible. Last 10 years only got to the second round 3 times in 10 years. Oh, that's awful.
That's awful?
Second round?
Look, we are the smallest market in this NBA.
Also,
I believe.
now,
if not one of these smallest.
We're small market. Now we're crying. We're a small market. Oh, boo-hoo. Man, I don't want to hear that. You're supposed to be a fan. A fan stands on it. You know what? You're an offer.
You're going to listen to what I'm saying. Small market. That's right. We are the small city.
Gentlemen,
all we got is Hines-centric. That's it.
Gregory Hines has just made his appearance. He's tap dancing more than Gregory Hines, Sammy Davis Jr., and Fred Astaire. Oh my goodness!
We've had model teams. We've had to build from the mud. The mud.
He's moonwalking like Michael Jackson.
We don't get to cherry pick all these free agents. LeBron James wants to be an actor, and he wants his son to play on his team.
Oh, here we go. Here we go again. Here we go.
We're terrible, but we
leave LeBron out of it. Leave LeBron out of it.
He's got to be in it. And I'm doing this for my cousin O'Shea Jackson, better known as Ice Cube. I stand by what Cube said. These guys forget where they came from. That's what Cube said. That's right, Cube.
Okay.
Yep.
Listen. I don't care if it's Ice Cube, Rubik's Cube, it don't matter. I'm telling you the truth, brother.
Look.
Second round, last 10 years, 3 times.
Second round.
Yeah. Here.
Second round.
Win and then come back to me. Okay.
Memorable teams.
Speaking of memorable.
Yeah.
Who's gonna have who you think is at the end of the day? And I'm surprised, Brandon, when you sent me, we was talking, I was very surprised they're doing this on Mother's Day. Very surprised they're doing the NBA draft lottery on Mother's Day. I'm very shocked.
Mother's Day is kind of it's a big NBA day. I guess the only reason is I guess some families stay home and look for something to do, so they turn TV on and we'll watch NBA stuff. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited, of course, man. Like, I don't have much of a dog in the fight, the playoffs.
You're excited about the draft lottery because what?
I'm excited because this is what's going to reignite the franchise,
brother.
In all seriousness, like, a lot of fandom is hope.
Which franchise?
The one in this city. The Memphis.
So one ping pong ball can change the future of a franchise. That is true. That's true.
What if it's number one? What if we get the number one combination?
I agree with that. Yeah.
What if we in this draft, if we get 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm happy.
That's true. It seemed like it's maybe a promising draft lottery. That's again, ladies and gentlemen, just in case you don't know, the NBA draft lottery. You're gonna find out who's picking where on this upcoming Sunday. That's also Mother's Day. Mm-hmm. That being said,
that's right.
They better be on the phone after they get 1 through 5. Boston, come get it.
Yeah.
I would do it.
I call Boston.
You can win now.
I don't think Boston. I don't know if Boston is going to do that, but somebody would be willing. What I love about the offseason is all of these guys who were decent, who had bad playoffs, all of a sudden become great players. And so people forget what happened. So I give you a perfect example. You probably remember last June, I believe, Desmond Bain got traded for 4 draft picks.
Man, crazy.
And what I remember in the playoffs last year was Dez getting locked up by Lou Dort.
Oh, now you want to rain on this, ladies and gentlemen. Let me paint the picture.
No.
He's a huge Grizzlies supporter, great fan, great fan, great fan, man. If I can be a half fan of you, man, I'd be good. But you want to talk about Desmond Bain? You know I was out on him anyway, and you
never were a Bain guy, and I was, and I still am. But my point is, once it got to the offseason, Orlando they didn't care about the playoff performance.
Man,
they cared about his regular season of 22 points a game and 5 assists. And
let's go back to what you were saying.
That guy can make us better.
What you say about Desmond Bain? What happened last year? What happened?
Well, he didn't look. He didn't play well.
No, what did you say
about him not playing well in the playoffs? By Dort, he got
locked up like he was at 201.
Well, but hey, Dez redeemed himself. I thought this year for the most part. He had some really good games.
Man.
6 for 6 3. He did have some good games, and I do think the Magic would have won that series if Franz hadn't gotten hurt.
They could have had Desmond Bain or Desmond Howard. They were going to lose. They were lose, brother.
Franz.
No, man.
Franz was locking Cade up and getting buckets.
Locking him up just like your boy Bain was locked up last year. Good Lord, please.
Look, I'm telling you.
Listen, this is not a Memphis Grizzlies show. So I want to ask you about this. Who else?
Yeah.
In my opinion, Utah Jazz could really stand to do well with this lottery. Washington Wizards, man, they don't just need talent. They need direction. If you ask me about the Wizards.
Brooklyn Nets need help.
Hey, Charlotte Hornets, man, they need some stability more than hype too. Cause
you know the scary part is, who's in the lottery? Thunder.
Oh my goodness,
crazy, isn't it? The whole Clippers. Once they didn't make the playoffs, Thunder got their pick. Thunder got the pick.
I know what your obvious question is going to probably be, but answer is going to be. But Brandon, who you think needs the number 1 pick the most?
Well, I'm not going to say the Grizzlies. I think the Wizards and the Kings they have been horrible franchises for years. I really don't. I don't even think the Kings deserve it because of how they have just given away talent. Gave away Tyrese Halliburton. Now they got Sabonis. Sabonis is a good player, but just trading Halliburton, a guy who wanted to be there, and then letting Fox go. I mean, I don't have sympathy for a team that's poorly run. The Wizards are pretty much as bad, but they've been bad for so long. I wouldn't mind seeing them get somebody who can help them. I think the Jazz are interesting. I think they're going to be good next year.
Yeah, man. But for the Wizards, they haven't been relevant since Jordan left, because he had them decent. You know what I'm saying? They haven't been relevant.
I'll give that the John Wall, Bradley Beal team a little credit. But
I forgot about.
You're right. You're right about that. They really have not. They've never been a high achieving franchise. So DC is a major market, great city. They need to do something.
I'm gonna say this, man. A lot of people that's watching now, watch later, they don't know this, but Shabing Bing Bing, Bernard King days.
Bernard King. Listen, my guy Juwan Zakova, man, my former roommate in college. She's from DC area, DMV, and we got into a heated debate. And I forget what season it was, but argued about who had a better season, Bernard King or Michael Jordan. And I was incredulous.
Wow.
But he made some points about Bernard King could straight up score.
Man, he could score in his sleep, man. He was averaging 50 in his sleep, brother.
He had a shot that I don't think guys take in this day and age. They call it a leaner.
I got you. Yeah, I
Where they
got you.
stop and they lean
Yeah,
into the basket and
yeah.
shoot it. Nobody does that anymore. But dude was amazing. He was a bucket, man. He just had bad knees a couple times, but yeah, I
So,
wouldn't mind seeing the Wizards
so
win that
a
thing.
question was asked to me, Brandon. Can one player really
Yeah,
change a franchise? And my
basketball. Yeah,
answer is
mhm,
yes, he
yeah.
can, but talent without organization within the organization, you're just wasting talent.
Well, I got a question for you then.
Yeah.
Can a player overcome the history of a franchise, no matter how good he is? So
So
I give you an example
okay.
recently. Now I was going to throw out like a Kobe Kings, but I
Mm,
got something I think that's more relevant
mm,
to the recent history.
mm,
Zion Williamson and the Pelicans.
mm,
We all know, we all saw the talent. We thought, okay, this guy's never seen anything like this before.
mm.
He gets drafted by the Pelicans, who have been known to just have some issues.
Horrible.
Who do you think is the source of the problem, or is it both of it? Was it Zion and his lack of discipline, off the court and with the food, or was it the
So
franchise?
he has some issues, but the franchise, man, for what I understand, is not the best franchise,
Right.
right? Um, in the city, from what I understand now, all reports say that it's a big drastic dichotomy between the Pelicans and the New Orleans Saints.
That's right.
And so when you have that drastic NFL team versus, it shouldn't be versus, it should be supporting,
Right.
And I don't think that they, for whatever reason, give much strength to it. It's like that's where good players go to become nothing. They
It's
don't,
crazy.
man.
CJ
And
McCollum was
look, Anthony Davis,
there.
you know what I'm
Davis.
saying? I'm glad he got out of there.
Mhm.
Zion. I mean,
Trey
back
Murphy's a good ball player.
well, the question was, should the Grizzlies take Zion Williamson or Zion Williamson or Ja?
Yeah.
That was the big debate. It was a big argument over it, man. And I think well, obviously Memphis got it right, but with Ja, but man, do you answer me a question? I say yes, the player can overcome the organization's bad past if the leadership in the organization has a change mindset. Because
Yeah.
oftentimes, man, they don't. If you got the
Right.
same people over and over, no, it's not gonna work.
Well, you could argue LeBron James had
Yeah,
that situation. I mean, the
absolutely.
Cavs were not a
Yeah,
well-run team
yeah,
before or after they had LeBron, and
yeah.
he dragged them to the finals, even though
Drag.
that
He drove them.
they 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 did not have talent at all. And I
Yeah.
think that was part of what changed his mindset to be
Hmm.
like, if I don't put pressure on the ownership and front office,
Yep.
I'm not going to fulfill my potential.
Sure.
And we saw from his situation in Miami to coming back to Cleveland to going to LA, he has constantly put pressure on front offices to
Hmm.
compete for championships. And I haven't always loved that about him, but I get it. I respect it because if you don't, you find yourself in a bad situation. Um,
Amen.
so yeah, I think look, if you're a strong enough talent, you can overcome it. But I would say most players, it's really hard, man. You don't have the infrastructure, the leadership. I don't know if you can really overcome being a king or being a wizard.
Yeah.
That's just what history has shown.
So I see. I think, man, we got our man Blair. Blair is a chat. I think he's left for some in the chat. He said,
Okay.
"Job because Zion had a history of injuries and bad work ethic at Duke." If anybody know that, Blair is
Mr. Blue
transitioned a
Devil
different role.
himself.
Yeah, he's a
That's right.
different role with us now. He's gonna be a fan
Right.
advocate to us for us, well, man. So what's up, Blair? But
So,
he
Blair.
did have a history of injuries, man. He did. He did have,
Well,
yeah.
he had that infamous incident with the shoe. Where, nobody ever seen that before. The guy's shoe just literally almost burned off his foot. And
Exploded.
yeah, I think I think the issue that we all could maybe see coming with Zion was weight. Like, he's a big guy
Yeah.
and he carries
I was on
weight,
him
and
in high school though, man. Remember that? I was
he's
watching.
a big boy in high school. And can you play in the NBA at that
Yeah.
with that frame?
Yeah.
And the answer has clearly been no, you
Yeah.
can't. I mean, he's had hamstring issues just repeatedly, which is, when you think of soft tissue injuries,
Yeah.
that's what, inflammation,
Yeah.
big part of that, right?
Yeah.
Not to be sports sciencey, but I mean, I think
No,
that
no,
that
it's cool.
part, man. So
Yeah, and
yeah,
it's soft tissue injuries are for people who don't know, like speaking of the playoffs, Nike, the Knicks, there's a soft tissue injury there, and
the
I'm gonna tell you
OG,
that the Knicks are gonna be in a real bad problem if he can't play.
yeah, he's been
If
amazing in the
Yeah,
playoffs
this
this year.
if that guy can't
Yeah.
play, man, to come back, I think what does he have? He's had something with his quad or something, right? A hamstring.
It's a hamstring
His hamstring.
strain.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
had a hamstring issue last year, so I just
yeah,
hope the other bad
yeah,
thing about muscle
yeah,
injuries is
yeah,
you can recover, but those jokers linger.
yeah.
And do you ever feel right going 100% if your hamstring is a little tight
Never, never,
or your groin is a little like, nah, you
never,
don't?
never,
And
never. You're
so
right.
I don't know. It's not ideal for the Knicks, but they have been playing some good ball. Sixers, I think they run their course. I give them credit for beating the Celtics, but I don't know if they can
Yeah,
mess with this next team.
I don't think they can finish the job. I'm not sure the Knicks can finish the job past this because
Well, I think they could win. I think they could win the East.
now
I
with
don't.
now with that injury, if that hammy don't get
I'll
right,
be honest
man,
with you.
the
I
hammy.
hear you. I definitely
Yeah.
understand OG's importance. I
Yeah.
just don't. I'm just not a big believer in Detroit. I just think they are about a player too short. And Cleveland is
I just think they
Cleveland,
were young, man. No, I think they were young. I think that first round, man,
maybe.
the pressure being number one. I'm not gonna, man. I'm not giving up on Detroit and the Pistons, man.
Yeah,
They got the nostalgia with them, man.
of
Hey,
course,
those some
I love it.
dogs. Those some
They are
dogs,
some.
man.
Yep, the
Those
bad
some
boys
dogs.
are proud of those
Yeah.
teams. Yeah. Well, what you think about Lakers? Okay, see, is that a series even we're
Wait
talking
a
about?
minute. Let's talk about it. Cause
Yeah,
somebody's playing great. The other face of the league. What's his name? What's his name, Brandon?
Chet Holmgren,
Oh, you should
Chester
be locked
Holmgren.
up.
Like,
You should be locked
well,
up for
I'm just
that.
saying, yeah.
Shay.
Oh, that guy. Yeah. Okay.
SGA.
Yeah.
SGA.
Okay. Yeah.
SGA.
Student Government Association.
Oh, you know what, man? You're
Happy.
horrible.
Look, he didn't score 20 for the first time in forever. So he for him that's a bad game. He'll come back with a vengeance tonight, though, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm just waiting next week. I'm waiting next week. You talking all that?
I got a question for you. Is it going to be a sweep or a gentleman's sweep? Because it's not.
So just for some of you don't know, gentleman sweep is that mean they allow that they really it's gonna be 4-1. I mean, 4-1 gentleman sweep.
Yeah.
I think man you might get out the brooms, brother. You might have to get out the brooms.
Yeah. I think the broom is going to come out. I think LeBron is playing his heart out, and he's playing amazing. I give him full credit for how well he's playing, but they
Who?
cannot. LeBron James.
Oh, well, whatever.
But I want to give credit to a guy who I haven't always been a fan of, as a player. I think his coach is good. JJ Redick has been really good to me as a coach. No, I got to give him credit. He, to me, has been a really good coach.
JJ Redick.
I know. I can't believe it myself. But that team is well coached. Like, they're not going to lose because they beat themselves. They're going to lose if the other team's better than them, for sure. So I know the Lakers fan himself ain't talking about the coach. That has to
I've been like the Lakers since LeBron joined. Don't give me that. You ain't Kobe. I don't want to hear that. You ain't Kobe. Let's get that straight.
Well, I think America wants to know. I think the people want to know. I think
What they
Ware
want to
wants
know?
to know
What they want to
who
know?
Parker's team is.
And we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. We're talking about finishing strong. We're talking
Well,
about
if
finishing.
you're not going to talk about it, I will.
Oh my
Therefore, I have assigned Parker's team to be the Miami Heat with Blair Airy.
boo!
Parker is a
Listen,
Miami Heat fan.
it's
Admit it.
I would never be a Miami Heat fan.
Tyler
Plus,
Hero,
you know
Bam
why?
Adebayo, Jovic,
I'd rather be Guitar Hero
Khalil,
fan instead of Tyler Hero.
Khalil Ware, I'm trying Tim Hardaway Sr.,
Tim Hardaway Sr.
Alonzo Mourning, Glenn
Oh,
Rice,
I didn't like him.
Ronnie Cycli.
Oh my goodness. Hey, he's
Let's
in trouble because you see, Riley's out. Riley out there.
Riley
Riley's
said
out there.
you Riley said you're gonna have to wheel me to the casket before I leave.
I don't know what he got in his head, but it's slick. The oil slick.
Riley said I'm not going anywhere. This is my team.
But I think that I read something. He just is bound out.
Look, I'd be shocked if that's the case. I think it's time, but
Oh my goodness, man! This chat is jumping, man. Oh
Pat,
my
Pat might
goodness.
try to do something.
Oh,
So
Heat. Oh, look at Blair. Let's go Heat, man. The Heat is turning into the freezer. It ain't nothing hot about the Miami Heat right now. It's the freezers.
Look, as I've always said, the Miami lukewarm
He
are at
said
it again.
he said Riley ain't leaving. Man, ain't leaving.
Look, Pat Riley, you have to wheel Pat Riley up out of there. That's what I'm telling you.
Oh my God. Oh, ain't leaving. Oh.
You're gonna see Pat and Spoelstra for the next 10 years. I mean, that's
Parker's team is the Miami. Take that up. Who did? That's it. I like that. I like that. Thank you, Lemmy. No, I see a comment. Lemmy your hand says Coolers. That's who they are. The Miami Coolers.
Miami Coolers. But somebody screenshot Parker as a Miami Heat fan. It's been documented. It's been proved.
You're gonna be fired. Anyway, I don't like it. I'm not a Heat fan. Let's get that straight.
Hey, Grizzlies fan, Heat fan. Let's go.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I will never concede to that. Speaking of finishing and conceding, before we go today, y'all.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little horse racing. 2026 Kentucky Derby was last Saturday. Man, I had just gotten into town. We had just gotten to Kentucky. Matter of fact, we was in Kentucky for my daughter's track meet. And man, what about Golden Tempo?
What a name. I love the name.
Man, the horse that won wasn't leading early, man. It was patient. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I was impressed, man. I've watched it a few times. I mean, he was near the back. He stayed composed, made the late move, and shocked all the favorites, man. And what's her name? Cherie DeVoe. DeVoe became the first woman trainer ever to win the Kentucky Derby. So shout out to her, man. Shout out to her.
It's I love that story. To think in 2026, we're still saying first about women in sports and other things, but I think that's a great story. Poor Renegade, man. Renegade had a renegade. And
Renegade, you awful. You awful. You're awful.
Renegade, man. And Golden Tempo. I mean, what a name. And clearly, like you said, Patience ran the right tempo.
Yeah.
And these animals, when they're doing this and running these distances in 2 minutes is insane.
So
I love it.
Let me ask you, what's harder, man, just in general in sports? Starting fast or finishing strong?
Wow. I think I think finishing strong is harder because you have to know, you have to gauge the situation and
Yeah,
know, can I execute the game plan, or do I have the resilience to push on, right? If your game plan is to start, is to pace yourself and then finish strong, well, can you execute that when everybody's passing you?
yeah,
Can you mentally stay strong enough to say, stick with it, stick with the game plan,
yeah.
don't rush, and be patient enough? On the other token, what if your plan was to start fast and it just didn't work out?
And that's in any sport.
Are you
That's
going to
any
be
sport.
resilient enough to
Yeah.
stick with it and not quit?
I got
I
I got
think,
another question.
whichever one that is, I
Yeah,
think either way, it takes strong mind
I
and
agree
to
with that.
execute.
I
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah.
What athlete right now reminds? What are some athletes right now, real quick, man, that reminds us of that type of patience that horse showed, man, and that jockey, man, because that was incredible.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
I mean, man, in any sport, I'm gonna tell you, in football, it was the great Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Man, he would be calm, patient, and man, the comeback for him, I mean, was good.
Right.
Um, I mean, he
I
showed
think
advantage
look
yeah,
at Josh Allen. I mean, Josh Allen did not get up to a
yeah.
great start as a
I'm with you.
quarterback his
I'm
first
with you.
few years, and he kept getting better and better.
You know
But
who
yeah,
else
Brady's a
in
good shot.
more recent history?
Hmm.
What's his name? Anthony Edwards just on the night. That's it. I knew I was missing somebody, Brandon.
Woo! That
We went from
there
a horse
is.
to an ant.
I'm
What
gonna call
about
you
that?
Inspector Gadget because that was a reach. That was
Oh,
a reach. Ant Man,
hater. Wait a minute.
Ant Man, the number one draft pick,
Did he finish when he left a
number one
points in the
draft
fourth
pick.
quarter? He started slow, but he
Look,
finished strong. Sounds like the golden horse to me. Golden
I'll,
tempo.
I'll actually give. So if we're gonna do basketball, I will give a shout out to Jalen Brunson,
Okay.
second round draft pick. Jalen Brunson, who
Okay.
came off the bench for the Mavs,
Mhm.
I believe,
Yeah.
made the move to the Knicks free agent and
Oh
has
yeah.
become a star. I mean, I look,
And
I
it's so
told
great to
you
have his dad coaching for him. I love that. Right, Brandon?
we're not going to talk about Richard Brunson.
Right, Brandon.
He doesn't deserve to be called Ricky. I think. Look, I'm not a huge fan of Brunson's game, but
Me either.
he is amazing. He's a heck of a player, man. He's got a lot of moves in the mid range, which is a lost art, especially for his size. So props to Jalen Brunson for his career, and he was a 4-year college guy who
Yep.
has made himself really a star.
Hey
Yeah,
man, hey man, I agree with what I'm saying in the chat. I'm gonna give a couple. If it's okay with you, Brandon, give a couple shout
yeah, of
outs to some
course.
local teams.
Hmm.
Carville boys soccer team. They won the
Yeah,
Division AAA districts.
nice.
Great for them. I also want to
Okay,
give a shout out to the Tresvent Bears, the Tresvent
okay.
High School Bears baseball
Yeah.
team. Shout
What?
out to my guy Cameron Banks. He
Man,
baseball star there, and they won their district baseball
love that.
tournament. And
Mhm.
so, man, and all of, shout out to all of the high school athletes out there that are competing right now. I know there's a big track meet on Friday going on
Okay.
in the city for single A. I mean, a lot of our local kids, man, have trying hard and made it to the state. Great accomplishments to all of them. Shout out to
Yep.
all the coaches, man. We need to get some coaches on here with us, man. I think
I
we need to do
agree.
that.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
pick their brains on
yeah.
because man, kids today are different. Not and I'm saying bad or good, they're just different. And
Hands are different too,
how
right, Brandon?
how to train and motivate them and keep
Yeah,
them
I
inspired
agree.
is
I agree. I
takes a
agree.
lot of skill. So yeah.
Takes a lot of skills to be a fan too. A lot of patience to hang on and when your team hasn't been to the playoffs in a while, right, Brandon?
My team goes to playoffs. They've been to the second round 3 times. So I know success.
What do we learn tonight, everybody? We're now giving
share
participation trophies.
That's right. And as a Heat fan, you know about participating in the play-in and losing. You and Blair know that. And I congratulate you guys for your fandom and support.
This guy's absolutely lost tonight, guys. I don't know what it is.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Oh.
I want to give can I give a shout out real quick?
Shout out
to Arsenal. I became as a kid growing up, I'm not a soccer fan at all.
Okay.
But I always, starting with the 1994 World Cup in the U.S. Yep. That was where I first really started to understand the game a little bit, enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I would watch the World Cups. And then after the 06 World Cup, I started saying, well, you know, this league, the English Premier League, I'm kind of interested. I picked Arsenal partly because their best player at the time was Thierry Henry, who was friends with Tony Parker of the Spurs. Yeah. He's a basketball fan. I said, okay.
What's last name?
Thierry Henry. And I became a fan of Arsenal, and Arsenal last won the Premier League in 2004.
Okay.
They have finished runner-up 3 years in a row.
Oh, wow.
And this year they have a chance to win it. There's got 3 more games left. Okay. They also have a chance to win the Champions League, which is the most prestigious trophy in European soccer. So they advanced to the finals. They won their last leg of a game against Atletico Madrid. They're going to play PSG, who beat them last year. It was the Champions League winner last year. Congrats to Arsenal. Go Gunners. I'm rooting for you. Y'all have put me through it this year, but it's been an amazing journey watching and being a fan as well.
So. Shout out Arsenal. All right. Way to go. Way to go. Way to go. Absolutely. Listen, Brandon, great show tonight.
Of course.
Coach the game. I take Beyond the Tape. We need for you, the fans. I need you to help us spread the word right here. Let's go. Follow at Got the Game, IG, Instagram, and subscribe to this channel. All right. Need everybody.
Tell your friends. Listen to it on your workouts, on your walks, while you're watching the game. You don't need to hear some of these announcers. Are terrible. Just listen to us, and you get all the knowledge you need. So
let's go. All right. Listen, Brandon. I know you got some traveling to go to pick up the kids, school. I'm doing the same thing Saturday. So hey, everybody, thank you for watching tonight. Watch out for those shorts and those reels.
Yeah.
All right. Want to get those numbers up. So we appreciate y'all. That's it for tonight. Peace, everybody.
Peace.